He's here to win basketball games. And if the Clippers end up looking like the 7th best team in the NBA after 2 years together, I think Kawhi Leonard's going to be evaluating all his options, and Pat Riley is always ready for it.
I was broke, now my bank account overflow. My content is A1, no B, I know roll. I can't bet for change, cause I'm worth a mill, yes I know. See you lames, I skirt off and lamb, adios.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead.
Here, Lewis. Legs feel like yellow.
The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Curry is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, Jimmy Butler is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point. Well, we've seen a lot of workload adjustments for the top players in the past few years, Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, I think it's helpful. I'm not a huge proponent of just randomly picking games for guys to sit out, but I do understand managing minutes for everybody, especially guys that are going to carry a heavy load for you during the season.
Now, here's Leonard. The 17-footer. And the basket is good.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Here's Curry. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
So hard to challenge these shots. I mean, especially against the better shooters.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Through the first 2 meetings, they sit at an unlikely 2-0 against LeBron and the Lakers. Coach told me, I think we've done a terrific job of playing our game. We don't try to outskill or take on LeBron or AD one-on-one. We commit to what makes us dangerous as a team. And it has worked for them so far in this season series.
Now here's Leonard. He had 27 points last game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen. LeBron James can be the assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute. And that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Here's Dragic following the basket by LeBron James. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Curry dishes to LeBron. There's the pass to Drummond. Over Butler. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Last time these 2 teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Butler finds Bielitsa. Heat moving the ball around. That gives them the lead. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Now here's Curry. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
LeBron against Butler. Leonard, the pass to Dragic. A rebound by the Lakers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Curry on the wing. To the paint. Here's Davis. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Now here's Dragic. He had 10 points in the win against the Lakers. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And the shot is good. Curry's got 11 points. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bam Adebayo. And there's Iguodala. Then it's Robinson. And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Caruso. Lays it in off the breakaway.
This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Leonard, that's for two. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Leonard's got 9.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Knocked away. Here's McKinney. He had 10 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Pass to Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Timeout. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, and checking out the stats for Adebayo, he's coming off an excellent season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen, can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
Free throw drops for Leonard. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Here's Harrell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
This club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
That one goes in. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Harrell slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, and in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Harrell against Leonard. And Harrell slams it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Butler against James. Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his first basket.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
Passes it to LeBron. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Leonard draws the double. Right wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Can't get the chip in. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Adebayo sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Caldwell Pope against Butler. Lakers trail by 3. Curry fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 16 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 22.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Curry against Dragic. Curry with him. He's got 16. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Here's Butler, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Miami Heat. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Butler with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Davis is so long now. He's about 7'1" in height, but his wingspan is much more than that. Started the transition opportunity with the steal there.
Adebayo finds Butler. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's James. Buries the 20-footer. James has got 6. Miami leading by 3. Here's Adebayo. Leonard trying to break free. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Floats it up for Davis.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Offense is tertiary to his contribution. I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
Davis against Butler. Over Davis. Miami no good on that time either.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
And they're running. Here's Caldwell Pope, true on the 14-footer. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, grace over power is how I would look at it.
There's Lee with the 3, drills the 3-pointer. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Ariza against Curry, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You know, Ariza offers his team invaluable experience. He's a natural leader who his teammates look up to.
To the inside, and Harrell slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Back to Ariza. From deep 3-point range, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And Curry has it in the corner. The pass to Harrell. From deep, LeBron buries it from 3-point range. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, I don't think his 3-point shooting, guys, is what we think of most with LeBron James, but it's certainly a big part of what makes him so dangerous and special now.
Pass to Robinson. 1:24 left to play in the third. Pass to Iguodala. And he drops it in from the low post.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
Both shots good from the stripe. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Ariza no luck. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
It's good. Harrell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Now Curry. For 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That 3 could be a killer.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action after this word. The Heat trail by 9. Butler kicks to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Here's Caruso. Passes to Drummond. Over Adebayo. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 9.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Here's Caruso. The feed to Caldwell Pope, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Caruso looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
And there's the pass to Toscano. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Down low, Caldwell Pope. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Butler gets it to go.
The well put together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there. Not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
The first free throw is good.
Keep playing on that. I'll get it going.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Leonard finds Butler. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the clutch.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Here's Adebayo. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Inside, here's Curry. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Timeout called, the Heat. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. To the middle. Adebayo passes to Butler. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Offensive rebound. Bounce pass from Iguodala. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Butler. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. It's Dragic with the drive. From deep, Iguodala. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Loads it up for Davis.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Dragic the pass to Leonard. Yes!
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Here's Leonard. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It drops.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. Count it!
I don't think you can sleep on Butler's passing ability now. I mean, he's quite good at knifing the rock through the defense on time and on target, especially in these screen and rolls.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. The point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, putting pressure on them, and trying to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, I need more, yeah, I need more, yeah, I need more, yeah, I need more, I need more money, stack them presidents, I need more rich, tryna own teams, curtains on the ghost, I was never seen.